morning. It is Friday morning. I'm Dale Callahan. I'm here to talk about business ideas. First I need to comment. A friend of mine, John, was pointing out the other day that I was wearing the same outfit in a couple of different videos. The one reason you video blog is because I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to have to edit. But I'm also kind of cheap, so I really only own that one shirt. Thanks to John, I went out to the local Goodwill store and bought me another shirt. I convinced him I was a charity case and they gave it to me. And right after that, I was in a meeting with a company that is worried about sharing their intellectual property with someone. They have a opportunity to meet a CEO of a very successful company, and they're a little worried. Do we share our ideas with them? That this guy could squash us. This guy, is he going to steal our idea? That is a great question. I hear this all the time. People concerned about, can I share my idea? All over the world, there are tons of would-be entrepreneurs that have this idea, and it's like it's my precious. It's this little idea that they're protecting, and they're not going to tell anybody. My precious. That's a dumb thing to do. It's your precious. It's a natural instinct. We want to protect our ideas because we think our precious idea is going to change the world. It's going to have a major impact on the economy. It's going to be the game changer, and we all believe that. And I meet with people all the time that have this great idea, and they've worked on it, and they've toiled in their garages, or they've worked on this for years, and only their best friends, the ones that they can trust with anything, they're the only ones who know about it. And they come to me and they say, Dale, we want your advice. We want to talk about this idea, but before we talk about it, it's a very secret idea. And they give me the sheet of paper, and it's a non-disclosure document. They want, a legal document that says I won't disclose the idea, and I promise, it's signed in my blood. I don't sign them. When people give me those things, I say, well, I'm not signing your document, and because you're such a schmuck, I'm going to charge you the customary $250 an hour consulting fee. And some of you are going to email me and say, Dale, I had this great idea years and years ago, and Bill Gates stole it from me. Yeah, that kind of thing happened. Not with Bill Gates, but that kind of thing happens. At least I don't know if that happened with Bill Gates. But so you may have an idea, and it gets stolen by another person because you shared it and you were a little too open with it and you didn't protect it. That happens, 1% of the time, probably less than that. That 99% of the time, this is what happens. The idea, that precious, is kept in the garage. It's kept, and the person toils with it for years and years. It never makes a dime and never penetrates the marketplace. The people who are going to steal your idea cannot execute on it. In other words, they have no more ability to take it to the market, to make the connections, to get it out there and have it be a hit financially than you do. People who can make it happen in the marketplace, they don't need your idea. They don't need your idea. See, everybody wants to think the money is made in the idea, and the idea is important. It's a minor importance. What is critical is the team that takes the idea, and I don't mean the company, but it may be you and and the people who you consult with to do marketing and sales and production. That team of people, whether they form a company or a loose consortium of consultants, they are what makes the idea happen. They are what takes the idea to the marketplace. It's not about the idea. I mean, give me a break. Who needs a Snuggie? Did any of you sit around when you saw the Snuggie invented and say, God, I have been waiting for that for all of my life? No. I mean, well, some of you may have. It wasn't about the idea. ShamWow. Give me a break. It's not the idea. It's the taking the idea to the market. So, in a nutshell, all the attorneys can send me the emails about intellectual property, and I understand intellectual property needs to be protected. But look, in a nutshell, what you want to do is you want to take your idea and share it. I'm sorry. You need to let go of the precious and let it be out there in the marketplace, talking to people. You need to be putting it in front of people. Give the people the opportunity to give you advice. Now, the right people, but you give the people the opportunity to give you advice. on your ideas. I see a good idea in an individual that I like, that I trust, and I think they can deliver on their part of the idea, maybe the technical aspects of the idea. I might want to invest in you. You get the opportunity to do some things that you wouldn't get to do when it's my precious. And we sat down. It was our greatest single competitive threat. And instead of trying to hide from them, because these guys could swallow us instantaneously and write a check and they were done with, we went to them for advice. We said, look, we're somewhat in your backyard and we're doing the same thing that you're doing, and and we walked away from this meeting and they were our partners. And it was a gentleman's handshake, but the gentleman was worth $60 million, so it was he brought a lot of clout to the table. So what's the point? Share your idea. Go out and talk to people that you know that can execute. Go out to talk to people who can give you real advice. Share it. Put it out there and see what happens. Get it out of the garage and get it onto the street. That's my view. Tell me what yours is. Thanks.